continuing playing Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. Last time we left off, we were playing a side quest, and we started a side quest, and we're gonna continue doing that side quest. So let's get going. Come on, Roach.
Ooh, stop!
I'll come back to that side quest.
Medallion's humming. Base of power, it's gotta be.
Come on.
Go.
Stop!
It's raining, it's pouring, and burning, there's no...
Wait a minute. Would you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now.
My gran told me about Snowstorm. Last winter summer.
Come on. Oh, sorry, Roach.
Move it! Come on, Roach. Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Walk the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. A sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sure, I'll help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there. Strip the bark off the trees again.
Run, Roach.
Oh, nope. Nope.
Come on now. Faster. Go, go.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area where the attack positioning of your target is unknown. Go to the marked area. Jeez. Otherwise it won't work well. We find transfer because well close for us to examine them.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
What about this one?
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
What about this one?
Come on, Hussar!
Skin's
Can you smell
burned off.
Bastion, boy?
Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Oh, boy. If not for him, Bastien be dead.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward, and the gods protect you.
Awesome. Okay, let's do... Win cards, Witcher contracts. There we go. Okay, nope, can't go down that way. Okay, find the spare the hump the well.
Run, Roach.
Astro. Okay, breathe. Bestiary. You can better see the consultable scrolls at UAV where Cellbook and copies will still be available here. I'll take swap scrolls and letters. The console is shown in the center of the screen. Old spares, griffins, drowners, ghouls. Devil by the well. The residents of the White Orchard had suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting. A griffin had begun abducting the livestock and the rotten icing in the plant cake. A dune wraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called it the final evil, the devil. The witcher can sense something bound her to this place, and that is order to send her off to the Eternal Ones. He would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a new wraith is demanding opponent. She can discern victims by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck her victim's life energy, while the mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Yarden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material form.
Strange. She's not attacking. Whoa, got too close. She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Despite what it's commonly, the peasants do not interrupt the laborers at midday to go out with the sun. They do so to avoid noise. Particularly serious summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are new wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died long just right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the field searching for their unfaithful lovers, their backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or a torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up and instead back away as quickly as possible.
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Damn it.
Journal. Might be useful.
27/12/50. It happened. Walker sent potential of our sins against the Lord to the court of Visma. Listen to all the harm he's done us. He has killed Joanna for not taking his cap quick enough. He trampled our fields when drunk with nary thought of repayment. How he's barged in during Pieter's wedding and demands his rate of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged. But I cannot say that name. For in our parishes alone, the judge recognizes our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At least we can live as freemen. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than most fantastic palace. Walker filmed our home with Hazelwood, smoked to drive out evil, buried his merchant under the gate to make sure no thieves crossed our thresholds, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a babu when we haven't bleached no hose, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he has not quit to anchor about small plights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move 1 inch from here.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Something else.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
Right.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Ugh.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Oh, God. Oh, no, no. Man, how the heck do I get out of here?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship. But I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well. prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions. And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. She's gone. For good.
You have found a mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities. Create a special potion called Mutagen Deduction. Open the character panel to learn more. These mutagens can be put with health that gain bonus to your character stats. Sort the mutagen stats. So it's activate. Place mutagen here to activate it. 50%. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Both mutagens and abilities are marked with the color by mutant in the field with its one ability the same color to increase its bonus. If an ability does not match the color of the mutant in its field, it does not increase the mutant bonus. The increase gained from any other abilities in the same field which do match the mutant with its commands. The more abilities in the field that match the color of the field mutagens, the greater the mutagen's bonus. Each matching ability increases the bonus by 100%. Mutagen can also be used to brew powerful potions called mutagen. I cannot say that word. I like how you can call Roach anywhere, anytime. That's awesome.
Go, go. Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Keep the coin for your daughter.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Fill up.
Ooh.
My eye on you, Nordling. Giddy up.
Let's do more quest. Who are you?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have known me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. Then what happened?
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Fine, I'll help you.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
Yeah, cute little side quest. Let's keep going.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, guess we're going this way. Requires a key. What's this? Hi. That's... Oh, come on. may concern by order of the Legion Commander, the men bearing this massive advance are not to the bar post near Oxford, where they will find a raid division waiting for them as a noble-born Samaritansons. They are under the social protection, and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property, is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in according to military tribunal Ranulf Vindenburg. Where'd you... There you are, Pooch. Come on. Alright.
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Fine, I'll find your box.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box. Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart.
I don't want to deal with this challenge right now.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Nope. Yeah.
Carts riddled with arrows.
Here it is.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
He's got some explaining to do. Ow.
Oh, and you find the box?
See through your lies.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
That was a good one. How do I knock this off this horse?
Easy.
Damn it.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Sorry guys, I really want to complete this quest without failing it. Or Never mind, let me know the previous. No.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Let's try this again. In fact, let me make a save slot. There we go.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found no dryads in the...
What's happened?
There's nothing behind. Best... Faster.
This is too much.
There we go.
Hey there. Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Fine, go.
Fine, go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory. Thanks once again. Temeria has not yet perished as long as we still live.
What else? Let's check the quest. Find. Alright, let's do this one.
Come on now.
Pretty sure I've already been here. Let's see, take this one, this one. Yeah, take that one too, but we don't need that, so. Hey man, no wonder we're losing this war with Catholic C's for soldiers. All it looks, all it took were a few arrows and a wall above, and the men were seizing, and that was that. Battle was over, and the whole convoy was ours to the pick. Maybe they were having such a hard time because of all the vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damn hard to hit your target. Taking everything we gathered to the chubby defense as quickly as you can, except the shally parade. Yes, you'll have to bury or burn them. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia and they'd be trouble. Cares. Burn papers. And when you arranged to me, you effing show up. I did risking my life in the entire blasted operation. Ended up standing there with my plunging sea in my hands, waiting for nothing. Though the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, you be ineligible. Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my company don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old hands gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Okay. Anything else on the map that I should know about other than taking care of those nests? Well, I think I've seen everything this map has to do, so I guess we'll go on to the main quest now. How long have I been broadcasting? Only an hour. Only about an hour. Don't need to go there. Come on, this way.
Come on.
Wait, what? Am I even going the right? Nope, I'm not going the right way. Okay.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Got work for me?
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
What do you want? The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Coltais Griffin is anvel.
Eptorp?
Epstreda.
Es diese Verin. Nord est gut Freiden. En veras. Es se trug man. Es se trugen of
Step away. We must requisition a share of your harvest. Poor, dark, and putrid. I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat.
Casting carry variant for small vehicles. Blacksmith ported weapon. Armors make armors. If you find that dragon, take it to casting the right type of skill level to have them craft the item for you.
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
How's morale on camp?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Let me see what you got.
Show me what you're peddling.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna buy all these. Darn. Oh, okay, I guess I can't buy all of them. Might as well. Not enough. 135, darn. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to deal with it for now.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him too?
Plan to requisition something from him too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about Griffin?
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Please, more information about the griffin.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Gotta gather also a specific herb.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
So long.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
If your friend quest has more than one objective, you can choose which to track by pressing R3.
That's
the only trade.
An fight. Es war dieses. Es
Oh, this is the roll map. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's level 35, just level 2, so it's level 5, just level 10, 16, 35. Wow.
A pest. This heat.
Okay, how long have I been going for? Okay, still up. Let's go, Roach.
Move it!
Is it true? Northern women came from monsters.
Watch it.
Oh.
Not so fast, Roach.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
More dangerous than wolves? Come on.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, 'cause they're clever. more so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours. Just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Oh, nope. Ugh. Let's try that again.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Awesome, I leveled up. Preparing for combat, never underestimate your opponent. This is the rule at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many Witcher's life. It is likewise worth you while you brew process, concoct oils, or visit craftsmans for upgrading combat buttons, force weapons, while armor scars are. If you would set battle a strong point, you might want to complete some side quests before attack. This will allow you to gain experience to develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Oh, it's the wrong button. Okay. Let's see how this go. Let me look at the bestiary on the griffins. Do I have any hybrid oils? Oh, I create bombs. Oils. Where's this piece? Okay, let's fast. Oh no! Whoops. Let's fast travel. Crossroads. Yeah, that's what I figured. Have to secure these things first.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Okay. Right. I was hoping they... Ah, darn it. Darn. So much of that. Oh, let's look for buckthorn. Yeah, I'm taking all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, let's travel on here. Go to...
Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dying.
Just making sure I'm going the right way. Oh, other way.
May the sun shine upon you.
Okay, I'm going the right way.
That's it, Roach. Come on.
Slower.
Where'd you come from?
Speed your work.
Ooh, if I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt.
Come on, Roach.
The plague!
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red Bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
I could. Captain Peter actually does.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
I actually have all the ingredients in that. Awesome.
Yes?
What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Still need to talk to you. Got a potion for Lena.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Awesome. Of sweat and blood, a veil hangs between the world that men see and one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from viewing the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through the veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Unlike necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often, emotions gain their power being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The object most frequently zoned out: wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent their returned individual to the other world in the first place. Do I have enough to make bombs? That bomb. No, I do not.
Let's go!
Well, let's see, how long? But yeah. Keep going. Alright.
Slow now. Faster.
Looks like I'm going first one.
Should talk to Vesemir.
The good news boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once. All the strange things.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once every 3 moons.
It's raining, it's pouring,
Shit in a
and
bucket.
Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
I think I've already done this, so I don't need to do.
Will you raise a glass with me?
Freak, it's Durban.
Yeah, don't have anything else.
D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes. This Boyan, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
I have set the contract to the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got information about
Learned
the
some
Griffin.
things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Time to set the trap.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Thunderbolt potion, okay. Great. Oh, awesome. To the inventory panel. First equip it, okay. keys pushing during gameplay process. Excellent.
My gran told me about Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunted.
Let's.
Started poking him, asking.
You know what? I think we'll leave it there for today, everyone. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and hope to see you next time for more of Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. Take care, everyone, and remember, game positive.